everyone. Bob Garvey with the Bible Strength Project here with another episode of our Daily Bible Breakdown, where we're doing two things. One, we're lifting up biblical truth to help you get stronger mentally, physically, most importantly, spiritually. Two, we're reading through the whole Bible in a year. Just a year is all it's going to take. Jump on, jump in. If you're just starting today, well, we'll finish up a year from now. Awesome. I don't know if you can tell, I'm in a new place today. New place, but an old place. I'm in the Barn of Knowledge.
Barn of Knowledge.
Getting it done in the Barn of Knowledge. It's also Rugby Week.
Rugby Week.
Today to Saranac, New York to play in the Can-Am Rugby Tournament with the Wild Rovers, over 35 group. Starting tomorrow, if we win, we get to play on Sunday. So send up a prayer. Safe travels. Man, I hope to give some updates while I'm up there, but I'm doing some pre-recording so I don't have to worry about it. Anyways, it'll be epic. Where are we at? Daily Bible Breakdown reading for today is Isaiah 49 through 53. Pretty good stuff today. One, I want to bring your attention to chapter 53. It's describing Jesus and what he went through, his suffering and his sacrifice for us. And so it's pretty compelling. It's foreshadowing, but it's definitely Jesus, a man of sorrow who does sacrifices. Kind of made me pause and touch. We miss the sacrifice sometimes. So spend a little bit of time in chapter 53, if you would. And then what I want to talk to you about today is a verse that also popped out for me in chapter 50. Verse 7, and this is the NLT version. Because the sovereign Lord helps me, I will not be disgraced. Therefore, I have set my face like a stone, determined to do his will, and I know that I will not be put to shame. The NIV, I think, says, I've set my face like flint. So I'm going to tell you all, friends, I'm going to tell you all something that you already know. I'm going to remind you, life gets easier when we determine a course of action and get moving. Amen? Life gets simpler when we decide what's important, when we finally get clarity, and then we hold that up above everything else. That's what Isaiah is talking about here. He says, therefore I have set my face like stone, determined to do God's will. The way we get stronger today is to make a choice to trust God. No matter what happens, no matter what I encounter, whether I feel good about it or I feel sad about it, I am going to trust God. We trust God believing he is completely and totally in control. This is the way I look at it, right? If he's totally in control, if he wanted anything different for my life, if I was not supposed to be where I'm supposed to be, he would change it. And because he doesn't change it, okay, the loveometer, you've heard me say this before, the loveometer is cranked to max. This is the most loving situation that he could put me in right now. Why? Because God's not concerned with the second best loving situation. This is the most loving situation. Here's where I'm at, and so here is where I have to trust. And my job, and your job, ladies and gentlemen, is to bring as much love, as much grace, as much patience, as much peace, as much compassion, mercy, kindness, friendship into every moment of every day. That's what makes us stronger. When we just pick a lane and says we're going to trust God and we're going to love others as much as we can. When we do that, right, when we finally make a choice, when we finally pick a lane, we receive God's blessings more than ever before. So let's be like Isaiah today and set our faces to stone. Amen to that. Oh, by the way, did I tell you it's Rugby Week? And now for
Today's power
verse is Joshua 24:15. You'll recognize this. But if you refuse to serve the Lord, then choose today whom you will serve. But as for me and my family, we will serve the Lord. Pick a lane, make a choice, be like stone. Do me a favor, get out your daily Bible reading tracker, or at least mentally. Give yourself a check mark. Give yourself credit for doing the work today. It ain't easy, but we're getting it done, making it happen. Bob Garvey with the Daily Bible Breakdown. See you tomorrow.